Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to James Patterson's Women's Murder Club Twice in a Blue Moon. Though apparently it's a bit more than just two killings. I think it's referencing the fact that he's mirroring another killer each time. Oh no, we're too late. I'll check the scene for clues. Right. Probably Jimmy had opened with something like a knife. Yeah. Library card. Okay. So let's see here. Lizard, fish, padlock, easel. There's the easel. Is there a mask anywhere in there? No. Glove. Paper fan. Sun symbol. Okay, key. Well, that was the lizard, okay. Balls of yarn. So I'm trying to remember what the, who the killer is mimicking this time, and I can't remember. Let's see here. Butterfly, paper airplane. There's your paper airplane. There's your sun symbol. 3 clues, but what? Claire will be able to confirm, but it looks like she died of strangulation. Odd that the killer would make a bow like that. It must be a hallmark of the Boston Strangler. That's right, the Boston Strangler. Boston Strangler raped his victims. If this poor woman was raped, we might get DNA evidence. I'll leave that to Claire. There's your last clue, January 4th, 1964. According to the article Cindy found, that was the day the Boston Strangler killed Mary Sullivan. All right, so we've got one more glove. A padlock, a ball of yarn, and a paper fan. All right, there's a padlock up where it's gonna do nobody any good. I mean, that was tall enough that a person would have to really stretch and possibly stand on something in order to get to it. Nobody's going to be making use of that. Wow, yeah, this is... The whole angle and stuff is just... Yeah, making this even more difficult. All right, let's look for the butterfly and the glove. All right, there's the glove. There's the butterfly. All right, ball of yarn and a paper fan. We should be able to find those without too much trouble. At least you'd like to think so. I'd like to think so, at least. Okay, fine. So now we just need the paper fan. I would imagine it would have to be open in order to be able to be seen. But wow, I am just so not seeing it. Oh, there it is. No? That totally looks like he's somebody holding a paper fan. At least to me. Copycat's third murder mimicked those of the Boston Strangler, who held a reign of terror over Boston in the early 60s. Albert DeSalvo was arrested for the crime and died in prison, but some experts think he was innocent. This 26-year-old secretary was unfortunate enough to have the name of one of the Boston Strangler's victims. She became a prop in one of the copycat killer's sick tableaus. I hear Claire's voice coming down the hall. I'll give her some space so she can do her job, while I'm biting my nails outside. Okay, right. So UV light. Happy New Year, Lord, it's New Year's card. Killer didn't write in it. I'll wait till I tell Lindsay about this. There's something on her thigh. If the killer raped her, he would have left DNA evidence. Right. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, cotton swab to get the DNA or possible DNA. All right, 2 more clues. There's deep bruising on the neck. Based on that and her bloodshot eyes and skin color, I'd say she died of strangulation. Well, we'd already kind of figured that out, hadn't we? And I hate this style. I hate this like small little thing. Wait, there. Never mind. I guess I'm done here. Lindsay will want to hear about the substance I found on the victim's thigh. I'll run a test in my lab. Alright, not used before F or N. Used in any order. Do not use before Q. There we go. Pretty easy. So what do we got? Lab results are in. Corn syrup. I don't think the Boston Strangler left that on its victims. I better call Lindsay. Yeah, just ordinary corn syrup. That is very curious. It doesn't... it sounds like something that would be like purposefully left.
Investigation 6. Down in the depths.
Linsbury was strangled but not raped. The killer left corn syrup on her to simulate what we'd find in a Boston Strangler. Is he punking us, having a laugh? Or could our guy be impotent? Claire? Claire? I just got your... hello, miss. Who is this? It's Sally. Honey, are you alright? You've dialed the police. Is this Mrs. Boxer, the detective? Yes. What's wrong, sweetie? Please tell him to stop. Richard, he'll do it again. He's hurting people. Please make him stop. Richard? Sally, can you tell me where you are? So she's thinking Richard is R. Yanis, so it's possibly Richard Yanis. Emily slept last night thinking about that phone call. Could Sally be the killer's daughter? Or sister? And there's that message we found in the motel. Please make him stop. The S at the end. Was Sally there too? Possibly. Sticky note. What's on the sticky note? Detective Boxer, there's a new profiling program added to the crime computer. Thought it might help Dennis. Dennis, that's our IT guy. I definitely want to check out that profiling program out. Maybe I can get a bead on Richard. Okay, so he's definitely male. Killing style, calculated and methodical. Highly planned and organized. Pretty high communicative with police. Let's see here. Communicative style. Oh. Gives clues and plays games. Intelligent, well written. Not really abusive, but taunting. Sexual preference. Victims, no similarities. Not same type, but chosen deliberately based on some other factor. Killer may be impotent. He was pretty well groomed, if I remember right. There we go. All right, yes. Killer's profile. The killer has average to high intelligence. College did not agree with him due to social difficulties. He is self-educated. His expertise may be in bizarre fields. The killer was abused as a child. This abuse was sustained for many years. It gives him a thrill to kill because for that moment he is on the other side of the equation, the inflictor, and thus not the victim. The killer is a loner, unmarried, and middle-aged. Sexuality may be subvert in this individual. Killer needs to believe he is more intelligent than everyone else, hence the communication with police. The killer compensates for feelings of inadequacy and self-disgust by usually well-dressed and well-groomed. Hey, someone just called. A purse was found in a dumpster a few blocks off Kerouac Alley. It might belong to our Vic, Mary Nichols. I knew you'd want to check it out. Dumpster diving! I see a purse. The contents have been spilled out. I hope I can find everything. Well, you have apparently a list of things that were in there. Like a flashlight. Is that oh, that's a wallet. I thought that was a flask for a minute there. I'm like, really? Okay, flashlight. Receipt, hand lotion. Okay, let's just take the purse. Makeup, lotion. Lipstick, 2 more coins, a diary. Lipstick, mints. We've got 1 more coin, some tissues, and a receipt. How do you know there was a receipt in the wallet, in the purse? How do you know what was in the purse? That doesn't make a lot of sense. And a box like that, a box of tissues like that in a purse, that looked like the purse would barely fit around it. They try and make it sound like everybody's like supernatural. They would have to literally have supernatural abilities in order to tell all this stuff. That's everything. The purse wasn't robbed. The cash is here, but I don't see any ID or credit cards. Unless they're in that small case. Mary Nichols carried a library card. So did Mary Sullivan. The rare material on serial killers is there. That can't be a coincidence. I would think not. Good day, Miss Lucy. Is there a library employee or regular who has a British accent? He'd be well dressed, houndstooth jacket, black hair. This is one of the biggest libraries in the world. I can't be expected to remember faces. But since this is a police case, I will keep an eye out for someone of that description. Thanks. I'd like to see your database of cardholders, please. And I'd like to visit the archives again. Mr. Browning is out at lunch, so he can't take you to the archives. But you may use the terminal to access the database. The password is written down by my computer. I want to check the library database. The killer may be in there. Miss Lucy said the password was written down, but I see a lot of things written down. Which one is it? Well, I think we can take away things like call home or like a letter. I would be willing to bet probably San Francisco. Like, stuff that's instructions clearly isn't clearly it's not a password. Yep, there we go. Okay, search database. Would've been nice. Suspects, let's see here. Arianis, T.C. Browning, Herbert Smythe. Rick Davies. Wait, did I spell that wrong? Yeah, okay. He was once a library card holder. He might still come here but not check out books. Lemon Boyd, right. Yeah, I did. Okay, and then it was T.C. Browning. Okay. I guess that's all I need to look up for now. I really want to go down to the archives, and I don't want to wait. To the archives, clockwise from upper left. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. One, two. One. 1, 2. Hello, is someone there? That's not creepy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Browning, is that you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somebody's moving around like ahead of us. Hello, who's there? Yeah, that's creepy. Not liking this. I should reach the archives soon. I hope there's someone there. The archives, finally. Hey, you! Did someone come through here? No. If you want Mr. Browning, he's at lunch. You're out of breath, and your face is red. I was lifting boxes. What's it do ya? Never mind. Do you work here? Mr. Emmett Dacre. Yeah. This job's temporary, though. I have a college degree. Do you know of one on the staff or any regulars who have British accent? This man dresses well. Houndstooth jacket, hat. I've seen him. You... Really? There's a fancy man. Couple of times I've seen him leaving after hours. Once he tipped his hat to me and said something like, "Evening, my good man." I'd like you to work with a police artist, make a sketch. No point, it was pretty dark down here at night. It gets pretty dark down here at night. I don't look people in the face. Makes them think they own you. I'm going to want a full statement, Mr. Dacre. You'll come by after you get off work today. So Emmett Dacre, as a library employee, Dacre has access to the serial killer's books and the library database. He could have been Lindsay's pursuer in the hallways. He says he's seen the killer, but that would be an obvious feign if he were the killer himself. Within minutes, he mentioned his college education, showing an ego. He fits the profile of the killer. Kinda tenuous, really.
Investigation 7. What the agent knew.
Lindsay asked me to check out Lemon Boyle, a local mystery writer. I'll visit Deadline's Coffee and see if any of the reporters know him. Right, but that's gonna have to wait until next time because we're all out of time for today. So we've got a new suspect, but I really don't think that he really fits. I mean, he's a much bigger build. And that's something that would really be, would really be noticed by the people around him. As always, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy,
Cheerio!
so lazy, then you should meet me and my friends.
Question might come up, where did the game come from? The original idea was based on an old game called Jurassic Park Trespasser.
So he might have had a need to justify murder, to suggest that his victims deserve to die because of their flaws. You know, a judge thing.